All right. Habari Ghani. Motep Sankofa, the wild guy, the historian guy, the guy who looks to inform and educate and decolonize the mind of his people. Got some stuff here. We're still getting hot and heavy into seasoning, conversion, Christianity, and enslavement. We're still hot. We're still on a collegiate level. Books. American people creating a nation and a society. It's a second year collegiate level. See that? Pearson Education. Okay. I'm gonna deal with Black Christianity. See the subtitle right there? Black Christianity. Black Christianity. 1 second. Okay, in this section here, we have an ex-slave. His name is Wash Wilson. And Wash Wilson is describing what's going on here in the churches at the time here, or the early formation of black churches, because you still have most of the churches being set up by slave masters. Wash Wilson, a Christian worship indispensable, as suggested by the scene Wash Wilson described, which he was talking about slaves, talking about we need to be stole away from Jesus to get out of this suffering, this slavery, the suffering we in. Because at this moment now, slaves have pretty much been seasoned and converted to a lot of Christian worship. They still was trying to keep and practice a lot of West African traditions, but Christianity had wove its way in through there. So Wash Wilson describing the situation where it says Christian worship was indispensable to life in the slave quarters. The revivals of the early 19th century led to enormous growth of Christianity amongst Black Americans. Independent Black Baptist and Methodist churches, and we're going to get on denominations later, especially in border states and cities, served slaves, free blacks, and occasionally even whites. These black churches steered a careful path to maintain their autonomy and avoid white interference. The vast majority of Southern blacks, however, were slaves, attending plantation churches set up by their masters. Robert Allison built a prayer house for his slaves, reporting with pride that they were, quote, attentive and greatly improved in intelligence and morals. For the slaveholders, religion represented a form of social control. Black religious gatherings were usually forbidden unless white observers were present or white preachers led them. There were limits, however, to white control. Although some slaves accommodated to their masters' brand of Christianity and patiently waiting for heavenly deliverance, others rebelled and sought earthly liberty. So you've got to understand this control that was mind control that was going on with Christianity beating it into the slaves, man. We're going to keep getting into this. I'll be back.